Every new life begins with one new sentence. So far, we have discovered that identity is a story, but every story is written one sentence at a time. If that is true, then a new life does not begin with a dramatic change. It begins with a new sentence. Before your habits change, before your decisions change, before your relationships change, and before your future changes, something much smaller changes first. The sentence you quietly repeat to yourself every day. Most people wait for life to change first. They wait for the right opportunity, the right confidence, the right person, or the right moment. But often, the first change does not happen outside us. It happens in the sentence we believe before anything has even happened. Imagine a young man walking into a job interview. Before he even opens the door, a sentence quietly appears in his mind. People like me never get chosen. No one has rejected him. Nothing has happened yet, but the sentence changes the way he walks, the way he speaks, and the confidence in his voice. Long before life answers him, he's already answered himself. This is why changing your life often feels so difficult. Most people try to change their actions while repeating the same old sentence inside their minds. They try to walk into a new future while carrying the language of the old one. Every morning, the mind quietly asks, "Who are you?" And every morning, the same answer returns, "I'm not ready. I always fail. I'm just an ordinary person." The future is already trying to open a new door, but the old sentence keeps locking it. As William James is often quoted as saying, "The greatest discovery of my generation is that a human being can alter his life by altering his attitudes." Most people believe their inner voice is simply describing reality. But what if it is doing something much more powerful? What if it is quietly creating reality? Every sentence you repeat becomes a filter. The filter changes what you notice. What you notice changes your decisions. Your decisions become your habits. Your habits shape your identity. And one day, you look back and call the result your destiny. And the strange thing is that after years of obeying the same sentence, people often look back and call the result their destiny. But maybe it was not destiny. Maybe it was only an old sentence that was repeated for too long. This is why one negative sentence can become so dangerous. Not because it is always true, but because if you repeat it long enough, you begin to obey it. A sentence can become a wall. A sentence can become a limit. A sentence can become an invisible instruction for your whole life. But the opposite is also true. A new sentence can become a small door. At first, it may feel weak. It may feel unnatural. It may even feel untrue. But every new identity begins that way. It does not arrive as a fact. It begins as a possibility. That is why changing one sentence is never just positive thinking. It is the first brick in the foundation of a different future. You are not pretending that life is easy. You are choosing not to let an old sentence make the decision before you even begin. The next time your inner voice says, "I can't," don't ask only whether the sentence is true. Ask a deeper question. Who wrote that sentence? Was it written by your own experience, or did someone else place it inside you years ago? Was it written by failure, fear, rejection, comparison, or one painful moment that you never questioned again? Sometimes, the most powerful change is not to fight the old sentence. It is simply to stop treating it as your identity. You can hear it without obeying it. You can notice it without becoming it. You can say, "This sentence is old, but I am still alive." This sentence is familiar, but it does not have to be final. And if someone else wrote that sentence years ago, maybe it no longer deserves to write the next chapter of your life. Write one new sentence. Not a fantasy, not a lie, not a loud promise you cannot believe. Just one sentence that opens the door slightly. I can begin again. I can learn. I am not finished. This is not the end of my story. Repeat it. Live it. Let it become the first quiet instruction of a new identity. At first, nothing dramatic may happen. The world may look the same. Your old habits may still return. Your fear may still speak. But now, something inside you has changed. There is another sentence in the room, another possibility, another direction. One sentence becomes one belief. One belief becomes one decision. One decision becomes one habit. One habit becomes one identity. And one day, you will look back and realize that your new life did not begin with one big moment. It began with one new sentence. Every new life begins with one new sentence. In the next episode, we'll discover why repeating a new sentence is still not enough and what finally turns words into reality. See you in the next episode.